During World War II, the Nazis aimed to eradicate the Jewish population in Europe, a horrific event now known as the Holocaust. This genocide stemmed from extreme racist ideology propagated by Adolf Hitler and his followers, who blamed Jews for many of society's problems. Armenian Genocide. Here, the Ottoman government, under the stress of losing its empire, targeted the Armenian community and others, who they perceived as collaborators with Russian forces. This event was marked by death marches, starvation, and massacre. Cambodian Genocide. The Khmer Rouge, led by Pol Pot, sought to transform Cambodia into a rural, classless society, which led to the deaths of an estimated 2 million people. Victims were often urban dwellers, intellectuals, and political opponents. Rwandan Genocide. In Rwanda, long-standing ethnic tensions between the Hutu majority and the Tutsi minority erupted into mass violence. Within a span of about 100 days, Hutu extremists slaughtered an estimated 800,000 Tutsis and moderate Hutus. Holodomor. In Ukraine, policies of the Soviet government under Stalin led to a famine by seizing crops and produce. This is part of a broader effort to enforce Soviet control over the peasant population and suppress Ukrainian nationalism. Consequences of these atrocities. The impact of these events on world history and on the communities they targeted is profound and enduring. They include loss of life. Millions of lives were lost, communities devastated, families torn apart. Surviving populations often carry a deep trauma and loss that passes down through generations. These events sometimes led to major shifts in national boundaries or political systems, as seen in post-genocide Rwanda or post-Soviet states. In response to such atrocities, international law evolved, including the definition of genocide and the establishment of international courts to pursue justice against those responsible for crimes against humanity. The aftermath of mass atrocities is often complex, marked by specific and significant changes within societies and at the international level. Holocaust. The Nuremberg trials followed, where key Nazi leaders were held accountable for crimes against humanity. This set a precedent for international law and emphasized the need for legal standards against genocide. The Armenian Genocide led to a massive displacement of Armenians. Many fled to other countries, significantly shaping the Armenian diaspora. This event also influenced Raphael Lemkin's work, which later contributed to the formation of the United Nations Genocide Convention. Cambodian Genocide. The Vietnam-led fall of the Khmer Rouge brought a shattered nation to the brink of collapse, leading to years of recovery efforts and international aid. The extraordinary chambers in the courts of Cambodia were later established to try senior leaders for their roles in the genocide. Rwandan Genocide. Post-genocide, Rwanda underwent significant political and social transformation. The Gacaca courts were instituted as a community-based justice system to deal with the sheer number of genocidal crimes. Rwanda has since made strides in national reconciliation and economic development. Holodomor. Recognition of the Holodomor as a genocide varies globally, affecting international relations, particularly between Ukraine, Russia, and the West. Ukraine now observes a day of remembrance, fostering a national identity that honors the victims and asserts resilience against tyranny. These specific outcomes highlight not only the devastating loss and suffering caused by such atrocities, but also the resilience and pursuit of justice and recovery by affected communities and nations. What do you think we can do about the multiple genocides going on currently? Tell us in the comments, share with your classmates, like the video, and subscribe for more AP history.